This is Gracefield Ministry International, a house of prayer, worship, and the Word.
I want you to give it to me. Let's do the TPT, please. Let's do the TPT. We're starting from the verse 13. The TPT, we're starting from the verse 13. You formed my innermost being, shaping my delicate inside and my intricate outside. You shaped my delicate in the inside and then my intricate outside, and wove them all together in my mother's womb. Continue for me. I thank you, God, for making me so mysteriously complex. Everything you do is marvelously breathtaking. It's simple, amazes me to think about it. How thoroughly you know me, Lord. You even formed every bone in my body when you created me in the secret place. Carefully, skillfully, you shaped me from nothing to something. You saw who created me to be before I became me. You saw who you created me to become before I became me. Is somebody here with me? Before I ever seen the light of day, the number of days you planned for me were already recorded in your book. Continue to 18. Every single moment you are thinking of me. How precious and wonderful to consider that you cherish me constantly in your every thought. You cherish me constantly in your every thought. Oh God, your desires towards me are more than the grains of sand on every shore. When I awake each morning, you are still with me. Oh God. No, the verse 18. The 18 and 19 together in the TPT. Okay. Every single moment you are thinking of me, how precious and wonderful to consider that you cherish me constantly in your every thought. Oh God, your desire towards me are more than the grains of sand on every shore. When I wake each morning, you are still with me. I am still talking about the nature. Look at somebody and say the nature. Look at somebody and say the nature. Look at somebody and say the nature. Oh, you are not here. Look at somebody and say the nature. Look at somebody and say the nature. Look at somebody and say the nature. Look at somebody else and say the nature. Now, God was deliberate when he formed you. Take your seat. The Lord bless you. God was so deliberate when he formed you. Many of us, we are looking for men to validate who we are. And so if man does not validate you, you think you are worthless. You are useless. Because man have not validated you. Many people are looking for spouses to validate them. And so if your husband or your wife doesn't say you look good, does that mean I don't look good? But when you and I begin to have an understanding, when we are anchored in God and we know who we are in him, we don't need anybody to tell us whether you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are smart, you are this. No. Many of us, our problem is this. We have not gotten it in us and have it in our head and in our heart that before we became flesh, there was somebody who knew us by name. Oh, Oh God. Honey, this scripture here have given me a level of understanding. It has broadened my understanding when it comes to God. I don't need things. Now, what my father said to me years ago is making sense to me. I don't need things to validate who I am. God gives us things as bonuses of his love and his mercy. But I don't need things to validate me. And so, whether I have bald head, whether I have short hair, whether I have big boobs, whether, oh Jesus, whether I have flat butt, whether I don't have a shape, whether you think that I am nothing, whether you think that I am useless, my darling, it's your own cup of tea. Because I know who he made me to be. And I'm so convinced. Oh God. Honey, take me back to the verse 13. Honey, I don't need you to validate who you think that I am. As long as I know who he made me to be, my darling, I don't care whether my legs are gay. I don't care whether I walk like a man. I don't care whether I don't know how to swing my arms when I'm walking. I don't care whether, oh, you are not here, I don't care how the shape of my eye look like. My darling, you can call me Chinese eye. I care less. As long as I can see with the eyes he gave me, that is all that matters. Honey, that is all that matters. That is all that matters. You formed my innermost being. Honey, when I was studying this, there was something I saw that made me have an understanding, another level of understanding. He says, you formed my innermost being, shaping. You shaped my delicate inside. Delicate inside. There is a reason why God didn't bring your heart outside your chest. Can you just imagine if our hearts were outside our chest and I see what you are thinking about me and you can also see what I'm thinking about you? Nobody will be alive. Oh, honey, we will be slashing each other. Because if I see what you have in your heart towards me, if I'm looking at what you are looking at, what is in my heart towards you, honey, none of us will be at peace. But because he's a wise God, he covered our heart with flesh so that he's the only one who can see. My darling, give it to me in a different translation. Then I want to show you something. When you give it to me in a different translation, and you put what we call it, a diagram, whatever, put it on, and I'm going to show them something. You made all my delicate inner part of my body and knit me piece by piece, line upon line, cell by cell, organ by organ. It's interesting. I said to you last week that we may have different kinds of towels, different kinds of designs, but it serves the same purpose. Look at this. When I saw this, it blew my mind. Look at this. Avocado is shaped like the uterus. Look at God. Look at God. And if you have problems with your uterus, you are recommended eat a lot of avocado. Look at God. The eye is shaped like a carrot. Do you know how they will tell you if you want a clear sight? If you want a clear sight, they are telling you to have some what? Oh, are you here? You have gone somewhere. If you need a clear eyesight, then they encourage you to keep eating carrot. Eyes are shaped like carrot. And then here we have walnut. The walnut is shaped like our brain. And when they tell you you have brain fog, where you can't think clear, they tell you to make sure that you eat walnut. Are you here with me? And then our kidneys are like beans. The shape of our kidney is like the beans. And so they encourage you to have some beans. Because now look at it. Look at, he found my intricate part in the inward. Are you here with me? Now, ginger, it looks like our stomach. Look at the way they tell you. If there is something going on here, they encourage you to have a lot of ginger. Make sure you incorporate ginger into your meal. And then celery looks like our bones. Honey, this is God. This is God. Mushrooms, they look like our ear. It's designed like the ear. And then the heart is designed like the tomatoes. This is the God who created you and everything that is connected to you. My darling, I have a problem with you when you think that man must validate you before you become. I have a problem. So, if that man doesn't tell me I look beautiful, I have an issue. If that man tells me, well, I don't want somebody who is fat. I want a skinny looking lady. Honey, I don't want a fat woman. I want a skinny looking lady. And so you are doing everything in your power to make sure you become very skinny. Why? Because I want a validation from a man. A man that can change his mind tomorrow. You are not here. A man that can change his mind tomorrow. But you and I are serving a God who never changes his mind. Honey, then he goes on to say, he made all my delicate inner part of the body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Continue for me. Even when I was not visible, yet you saw everything about me. In other words, the way I am, the way I look, the way I sound, the way I behave, everything was orchestrated by him before I came out of the womb. And so it is not the validation of my mother that matters. Who are you? Who are you? Do you know who you are? He made you in his image and in his likeness. My darling, today people are getting nose job. People are getting their noses done. Oh God, let me go here so that they can see me. People are getting their noses done. Somebody is trying. The other day, years ago, there was this lady I know. I know the lady has a flat behind. I know it. Now all of a sudden, the lady come visiting, and I see shape, and I see bumps, and so oh Jesus. And I'm looking, and I was quiet, and I'm looking, and you know, your mommy, I can be quiet and I can decide to talk, and I'm looking, and I'm so in my head, I'm like, what's going on with this lady? Did she do, this thing here, we need some money to do God's work, to go and feed the poor. What is she using money for? This thing that worms will be eating it in no time. I mean, what is she doing? So in my mind, and so you know what, the thing clicked me. I said, what did you do? Then she goes, oh mommy, you want some? I said, what? She goes, oh no, mommy, it's not real. I got it from Victoria's Secret. Oh, I said, I didn't know. That is the reason why Victoria has a lot of secrets. I got it from Victoria's Secret. Yeah, there's a bomb secret going on. So I got it from Victoria's Secret. And so she says, but mommy, look. And the thing looked like drawers. God. Kai, I'm not even saying underwear. It looks like drawers. You know where we come from? We say drawers. The thing looked like drawers. And it pulled from here to here. And the foam is back here. And the lady looked like an... Honey, But you see, because she doesn't know her worth, she's looking for things to validate her. So can you just imagine how many men have been fooled? Do you know how many men have been fooled? And they see them on the outside and they say, "Chai, this woman looks good." Only for you to take them to the bedroom after the wedding and you realize, I'm opening up, honey. And then you realize that, but after they take the foam from off the breast, oh Jesus, you are not here today. Oh God. They take the foam from the breast. They take that thing from secret. They take it from there. Now today, everything is possible. You see some women, they put on this thing called corset and they can hardly breathe. They are killing themselves. And the husband now is wondering. They take the eyelashes off and you realize that thing is no more the eyelashes. The eyelash is gone. So now they've taken glue. When I was growing up, when people die, they take glue to close their eyes. Today, glue has become fashion. And people use glue and they glue their lashes. And they look like peacock. You see them coming. Oh, you see, their eyelash enters the room before their personality. Oh, God. The lash enters. The lashes enter. They are going, so the lashes enters before they enter. So by the time you enter, nobody wants your attention because there was something that came ahead of you and you don't understand. Why is people not giving me attention? No, the fake thing you put there has taken the attention from you. Thank you. When we begin to have add-ons, we are saying to God, I don't think I like the way you made me. Thank you. In the time we are in, men are not looking, because some of these men have become so wise. They are not looking for women who are add-ons. No. You can have all the things on you, yet your brain is so small. And they are not looking for women like that. My darling, hear me and hear me well. My darling, he says, thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Honey, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Lord, I may not be as tall as somebody. I may not be as beautiful as somebody. I may not be this. I may not be that. But there's one thing I'm thanking you for. I am thanking you that I am wonderfully made. Years ago, I went to do a surgery in my throat. They were asking me, have I smoked before? I'm like, smoke, uncle. I have never smoked before. I've never even seen the entrance or the inside of a disco, where you call nightclub. I've never been there before. And so they said, well, we have to go and do a test. So I went there. They put this machine, honey, they put this long machine there in my throat. And oh God, Jesus, that thing is so uncomfortable. So they put the thing in my throat. And after they put the thing in my throat, they said, well, we are seeing something like a cyst. And then we have to go and do another test. My darling, from test to test to test. Then finally they said that we have to do a surgery on your throat. My darling, hey, surgery. When they were showing, when they put the camera in your throat, there is a screen there, you can see what is going on. And I see this big thing in my throat. And the reason why I went to the hospital was because anytime I sang a little bit, let me sing a little bit, my voice would just disappear. And so I am looking at this thing here in my throat, and they are telling me they will have to do a surgery in my throat. And so I went, my pastor at that time, I went and I said, they said they have to do a surgery in my throat. He says, for what? I said, this is what they found. This is what they are saying. And so they have to do the surgery. He says, let's pray on it. We prayed on it a little. And then I said to myself, you know what? Look, I don't like this fact that 1 minute I'm singing, the next minute I'm talking, my voice is gone. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. So I called the doctor. I said, yeah, I will agree to the surgery. I'm going somewhere with us. I said, I'll agree to the surgery. He said, you sure? He said, but in the beginning you were. I said, yes, I agreed to the surgery. And so they scheduled me for the surgery. There is a lady I know called Susie Nkrumah. And Susie works with a hospital where they clean the instrument for surgery, where they prepare. What is the name they call them? Surgical tech. Because it's the truth, that's the reason why I mentioned her name. Honey. So, Susie goes to the hospital. The surgery was done on 233rd. It used to be called Montefiore. Right? Mommy? No, Our Lady of Mercy. It used to be called Our Lady of Mercy. Now it's Montefiore. And so, this lady goes to work. And as she's cleaning, when they do the surgery, whatever instrument they will use for the surgery, they'll put your name on it. So, Susie is cleaning and getting the instrument ready. And she sees SYLVIA somewhere. And Susie says something rose up in her. And she says, Father, I don't know if this is Auntie SYLVIA or not. But whoever this machine is for, as they use it on this person, may the angel of the Lord himself guide the fingers of these doctors, whoever will do this surgery on whoever this person is. And so Susie have no idea that who she was praying for was really me. Honey, and here I am, I go to have the surgery. Then after the surgery, I can't talk. Right after the surgery, they said to me, until you take medication, you are able to swallow. We can't let you go. You must be able to swallow. Honey, the medication they gave me, I'm sorry, but it is like my middle finger and the small one put together. That thing is that big. And they are telling me that I must be able to swallow. If I don't swallow, and 2 days come and I'm not swallowed, they have to take me back. Now they give me this medicine. I'm looking at this thing here. I'm looking at this thing. And the nurse is standing by me. He says, Sylvia, you have to swallow it. I said, can't you crush it? She says, no, it can't be crushed. You have to swallow it. So I put the thing in my mouth with water, and the thing was still in my mouth. And the lady said, no, it won't melt. If you are thinking it will melt in your mouth, it won't melt. You must swallow it. My darling, swallowing that thing was like I was bringing forth. Then I leave the hospital, they discharge me, and I go home. Now, if I want to communicate with my family, I will have to write it. Anything I'm looking for, I have to write it. And when I write it, I pass it on to either Priscilla or my husband, and they will have to read it. When they say something to me and I want to respond, I will have to write it. Because even after the surgery, the sound was not coming. So I have to write. My darling, then it took a month and a half, 2 months, then my voice started coming back. But then the strangest part is that when my voice came back, it was not the same. People don't know that this voice is not my original voice. Yet God. Yet God. I'm speaking to someone. Yet God. There are people who come listening because of this. People's lives have been changed because of this. Yet when the enemy thought he was doing something, God is saying, I will shock him. Because he's the one that formed me. Even when I was a blood of clot in my mother's womb, he knew me. And everything about me was put together. So even if till something goes off, I still have what it takes to make you talk. And the purpose for which I gave you a voice, it shall still accomplish it. My darling, you are not here today. You are not here today. You have gone somewhere. Every person on earth, our DNA are not the same, honey. Your DNA, my DNA are not the same. You know what shook me the other time? There was something I went asking for. And they asked me for my blood type. And I told them, my blood type. If you are sitting in this church and you don't know your blood type, you must be born again. I So I told them, who are you telling to pay attention? So I told them my blood type. And I said to the gentleman, I said, I want to know the blood type of my daughter. I'm talking about the younger one. They brought the blood type. Interestingly, my blood type and her blood type are literally the same. Priscilla and her father, their blood type are the same. But guess what? Even though she may look like me, today I'm telling you the honest truth. You see how miracle sounds? That was how I sounded. That was my original sound. But when the enemy thought that he has me at the throat, he didn't know that the one who formed me has another plan. My darling, hear me and hear me well. My darling, it doesn't matter who is looking down on you. It doesn't matter who is talking down on you. It doesn't matter who doesn't honor you. If only you will know that the one that created you, he loves you just the way you are. Oh, honey, he loves you just the way you are. I don't need you to tell me if I'm beautiful or not. Honey, that doesn't matter. There are people who are looking for people to say, oh, you are so handsome. And the very moment they hear it, that is when their walking change. Akimbo style. They begin to, now their walking change. As if they have a boil in their butt. Their walking is changing. Because somebody told them that they look good. Somebody told them they smell good. My darling, when you wake up in the morning, even when you are not brush your teeth, go and stand in the mirror. Look at yourself and say, Sylvia, baby, you look so beautiful. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. My darling, kiss yourself. You are looking for somebody to give you kisses. So, if the man doesn't give you a kiss, he doesn't even love me anymore. He's not giving me the kisses. And God gave you a mouth. Hey, God gave you a mouth. Honey, look, you may kiss the bride. Kiss the bride. You may kiss the bride. My darling, no. I don't need any bride. Oh, no, you are not here. You are not here. You may kiss the groom. No. I stand in that mirror and there is a reflection of me. And I look at that reflection and I say, Sylvia, Kai. Sometimes later in the evening, I pick up a cologne. Oh, are you here? And I spray myself. Pam, 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 pam. And I go and I lie down. And I said, Angel of the living God, this is a sweet smell. And this is my smell. Come. Ah, Mama, come. This is a sweet smell. It's on my body. I said, come. I don't need you to make me feel that I'm worth it. He intentionally gave you the gift he gave you. The bones you have. The muscle you have. Everything about you. He intentionally put them together. Intentionally. The very first day, I thought I've arrived. And I went and I shaved my eyebrow. Holy Father. Then I went to church. My pastor, you know him. I went to church. And I see my pastor looking at me and will take his eye off. And he's looking at me and will take his eye off. So I'm asking myself, what is he looking at? And knowing my pastor here, he one day told me, you don't have anybody. The only person you have is God and me, your pastor. You don't have it. Meaning my mother and my father are alive. You don't have anybody. Honey, my pastor will look at me and will take his eye off. After service, call me, Nana. And anytime he screamed, Nana, I know I'm in trouble. Nana, I said, yes, sir. He says, come. He said, what happened to your eyebrow? What happened to your eyebrow? I said, it was just too bushy. It was just too bushy. So I decided to shape it a little bit. And he says, nonsense. Nonsense. So when he said nonsense, I'm waiting to hear what is coming next. He says, God knew that things should not be falling in your eye. And that is the reason why he gave you an eyebrow and he gave you lashes. You think God is stupid for giving you eyebrow and eyelashes? Just for your eye, because it's so delicate that nothing. Look at when something enters your eye. Look at how discomforting it is. And so God in his own wisdom decided to make your eyes and to put all this hair so that when something is entering, it will get stuck on the hair and will not enter your eyes. My darling, from that day, and you know what I did that day? My cousin told me, if you want a straight eyebrow, you must perm it. Today I'm telling you stuff. Honey? So what I did was that I took perming cream. Well, that day. I took perming cream and I put it on my eyebrow. And I used a small comb to comb it. Oh, God. And so it became so straight and nice. And that was how I was able to shape it. And then when I went to church, my pastor said, I would have you. You did. So I did a touch of coffee. Job chapter 10, verse 11. Job 10, verse 11. Everything that God made, our inside, our heart, our kidneys, all the delicate part God made. He also made a fruit or a vegetable that looks just like it. That when we are able to eat that vegetable, it corrects. You clothe me with skin and flesh, and you knit my bones and sinews together. Give it to me in a different translation. Hurry up, please. Our time is gone. Hurry up. You formed my body with bones and sinews, and you covered my bones with muscles and skin. You covered it with muscles. You have clothed me with skin and flesh and knit me together with bones and sinews. Verse 12. Thank you, my dear. You have granted me life after you did all you did and formed me the way you formed me. You also granted me life. Another translation said, you granted me life and favor. This one's Amplified said, you granted me life and loving kindness, and your providence, divine care, supervision has preserved my spirit. It has preserved my spirit. After you formed me and you gave me life. My darling, I may not be as tall as you are. That doesn't make me inferior. It doesn't make me inferior. My darling, My skin may be dark, but it doesn't make me inferior. Hey, I may not have facial hair, but that doesn't make me inferior. My nose may not be pointed, but that doesn't make me inferior. He knew that every area of my life will bring glory to him. Are you here? If you have ever gone to a place, an airport, and you are sitting at the airport, and you look at people coming to board their plane. If you sit down, you look, people are tall, some are short, some are really short, some are in between, some are white, pale, some are, dark color, some are this. All of us are God's handiwork. We are his handiwork. And you look at somebody and say, don't be intimidated. Oh, you are not saying it. I said, look at somebody and say, don't be intimidated by somebody else's look. Okay, the snow have started. So don't be intimidated by somebody's look. Oh, I don't like the way you are saying it. I said, don't be intimidated by somebody's look. Look at them and say, be content. Oh, get up. Look at somebody and say, be content. Look at somebody and say, be content. I don't like the way. Go to somebody. Put the camera. Leave the camera here. Go to somebody and say, be content. Oh, move to somebody else. Come on, look at somebody and say, be content. 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 Oh, one more person. Look at somebody else and say, be content. Song of Solomon, chapter 1, the verse 6. Oh, be content. Be content. I remember when I was growing up, somebody once said to me, you look too tall for a woman. Because in my area there, at that time, I was young, but I was the tall one. So they say, you are too tall for a woman. So you know what I did? I started slouching. One day, one of my brothers, they've told me, straighten up. And I don't want to do it. I was not thinking. He took a cane. You know the cane? In America, you people don't have cane. Kai. Especially when they put it in kerosene. Oh, I'm feeling the pain right now afterwards. Kai. Oh, I'm feeling the pain. My darling, I was not looking. And I'm coming, I'm slouching. And I'm coming. And he waited for me to pass. He waited where his hand can get me. I didn't know that the cane was behind the door. So as I came out, he opened the door slightly to the cane. My darling, just one whip at the back, I straighten up. Okay. I straighten up. Look at Solomon. Look not upon me because I'm black. Do not look upon me because I am black, because the sun has looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of their vineyard. Validation. They made me the keeper of their vineyard. But my own vineyard have I not kept. They made me the keeper. Because I wanted them to accept me. I wanted them to feel or make me feel that I'm a human being. But now it has gotten to my nose. Don't look down upon me because I'm black. Don't look down upon me because the sun have looked down upon me. Give it to me in a different translation. Tell me, my love. Don't look down on me because of my... Look at somebody and say, don't look down on me because of my color.
Don't look down on me because of my color.
Oh, I don't like the way you are talking. Yeah. No, I don't like yeah. Say it again.
Don't look down on me because of my color.
Honey, don't look down on me. Don't look down on me. I may not have what you have, but I'm special in my own way. No, I may not have the money you have. I may not have the wealth you have. I may not speak English like you do. Honey, don't look, oh Jesus, don't look down on me. Though my beginning may be small, my darling, oh, it may be small, but my latter end, it may be small today. I may not be your choice today. My darling, no. I may not be your choice today. But tomorrow, when you think I am now your choice, I am not available. Don't look down on me because of my color. Because the sun has tanned me. Isn't that something? That there are people who look down on us, yet when it's summer, they want to look like us. Oh, let me say it. There are people who look down on us, but when it's summer, they want to look like us. So they go to the beach, and you see them half naked, and they put whatever they put on their sunscreen, whatever they call that thing. And some of them can lie in the sun from morning till evening because they want a tan skin. My darling, let me tell you something. God in his own wisdom, my God, decided to position me in a place where sun rises literally every year. Because God knows that I need a lot of melanin in my skin. Honey, God is so intentional. When we begin to see God as an intentional God, honey, the way we see things will not be the same. From today, hear me. And then you hear somebody say, are you sure this person is a woman? Look at her. What do you call this thing? Cows. Look at her cows. She doesn't look like a woman. She looks like a man. Yeah, I look like a man so that when you misbehave, that leg can get into your face. I saw this young boy here. I don't know how God created him, but he's able to open his eyes and his pupil will come out. The pupil will come out so big, and then when he blinks, it goes back in. My darling, do you know that thing have made that boy famous and rich? So what we think that is a misfortune. Look, the way God will make you a millionaire, you have no idea of. Do you know how many radio stations I have turned down? They want me to be on a radio station because of my voice. I said, God didn't call me to do radio stations. He called me to preach his word. Yes. Because of the voice. This one. Honey, can I say something to you? Now, I want you to stand well. Now, begin to start looking. You can't look at your head. So start looking all the way down. Somebody will say, yeah, they walk like a chipalago. They work like a chipalago. Honey, it's your opinion. You can have it. but I know who I am. There is this lady, hey, I don't know if you see the forehead, if you see the nose, and then she will say, have you seen that lady? Oh, she goes, this beauty. I mean, this beauty. And guess what? This beauty has brought me to Dubai. So those of you who think you are handsome and beautiful, why are you in your village? This beauty. Now, if you look at the lady, this one is fearfully made. But I'm telling you, if you see the confidence, in other words, I am not going to allow you. He says, people comment on my thing that I look like a crashed milk container. Crashed milk container. People say I look like a crashed milk container. People say, he says, but this beauty, do you have it in your family? Now you just look at me. And I'm telling you, the lady has so much confidence. It's not funny. Now, I saw her yesterday. Now she's saying that people that are looking for laptops, refurbished stuff, she says, I'm in Dubai. I am now your agent. It says, contact me. And I have all these things. I can ship them to you. My darling, that face that has become a mockery is now about to become a face of a product. Listen to me, honey. Hey, I may have one shirt. I may have one suit. But can I say something to you? I'm glad you are not God. And I'm glad my life is not in your hands. My darling, sometimes God is taking me through something. And he's shaping certain things and removing certain flaws. Stupidness he's removing from me. When he's done, he'll use me as a case study for those who are yet to believe. Amen. Hey, I said, look at yourself. Look at yourself. My darling, my legs may not be straight, oh. My legs may be bow leg. But I can walk, can't I? I can walk. So leave me alone. Honey, leave me alone. As long as he sees me and I put a smile on his face, that is all that matters. Leave me alone. Look at yourself and thank him for creating you the way he created you. Open your mouth and begin to thank him. Are you praying? Open your mouth and thank him. Oh, open your mouth and thank him. 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 Come on. Open your mouth and thank him. I said, open your mouth and thank him. Oh, my teeth may look like a Dracula, but he made it so. Open your mouth and thank him. Come on, as you begin to thank him, I said, open your mouth and thank him. This week, open your mouth and thank him. May the Lord guide you this week. May the name of the God of Jacob defend you. Are you here? You have gone somewhere. Are you sure you people are here? Are you sure you people are here? Pause and let me do this. Look, we were here the other day, and there was a drink we have to open. Okay? And we were looking for, oh Jesus. We were looking for opener to open the grape juice. It was a bottle of grape juice, Abby. We were looking. Oh, you came in late, but may the blessings of the Lord rest upon you, my dad. I know you work at night Thank you for making that effort to be in the house of the Lord. Hear me. Opener. We were looking for opener. And we were looking. Where is, hey, do we have opener there? This person says no. That person says no. Before I realized it, somebody was bless God for your life. Those of you who are watching us on social media, we bless God for you. We thank God for your life. If you have not accepted Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, say, dear Lord Jesus, I am a sinner. Forgive me of my sins. Come into my heart and be Lord over my life. With my heart I believe, with my mouth I confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. If you made this declaration, look for a Bible-believing church, because we are scattered all over the world. Look for a Bible-believing church. Go and humble yourself. Submit yourself to be taught the word of God, so that you may grow thereby. Now, if you are in New York area, visit us, 3425 Boston Road, Bronx, New York, 10469. If you need any information concerning our services, 929-427-2046. The Lord bless you. Now lift up your hand.
Good morning, Gracefield family. It is our prayer that you all had a blessed week. Here are our announcements. Our mother, Dr. Sylvia Blessings, has released 2 powerful books, The Power of Seed, Volume 1 and 2. Run quickly and grab your copy from Amazon. Links are available for a quick purchase. We are all encouraged to pay our first fruits before the month runs out. God rewards a cheerful giver. Our weekly schedule continues with Solution Hour, Tuesdays from 12 to 1 p.m., Grace Hour, Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m., Morning Dew, Saturdays from 7 to 9 a.m., and Sunday service, which begins at 10 a.m. We would like to take a moment to thank the leadership, every department, every worker, for your dedication, sacrifices, and commitment throughout the past year. We truly appreciate all you do, and we look forward to even greater impact together in this new season. We wish you all a